Hey everybody, this is Chris, MTGO's Rexstart, and we're back with part 3 in this week's Show and Tell series, and we are going to look at Slug's 360, his Thrull deck. It's a Thrull combo deck based around Enduring Renewal, one of my personal favorite combo cards. And the basic idea here is that with an Enduring Renewal in play, you can sacrifice a Blood Pet. It would generate 1 black mana, return to your hand. You can use the 1 black mana to recast the Blood Pet, and then continue ad infinitum. The Enduring Renewal will continue to recur the Blood Pet, and with that you can win in any number of ways that he has here. The Blood Pet can, on entering the battlefield, trigger Pandemonium and do 1 damage to your opponent each time and beat him that way. Alternatively, it can combo with the Blood Artists to bleed your opponent for 1 every time that you do it. In the event that you don't have all of the pieces together, there's still a lot of synergies here. Grave Pact synergizes really well with all of the sacrifice abilities on the Thrulls, and you also have, in the event that you had an Enduring Renewal and a Blood Pet, but not the other win cons, you could try to slowly bleed them by using it with Treasury Thrull, who has the Extort ability. He also has Dimir Houseguard in here as a tutor for either the Grave Pact, Pandemonium, or the Enduring Renewals. The Dimir Houseguard also provides a sacrifice outlet if you need that in a pinch. He's got Bone Shredder, which he can play and then just not pay the echo cost to get it back, and recur that every turn with Enduring Renewal if he wants to. A couple Enlightened Tutors here to try to fetch up his key enchantments, and Thoughtseize for a little bit of hand disruption there. Goes along well too with that Thrull Surgeon for some additional hand disruption. And of course he can use the Vassal Thrull, which is the only original Fallen Empire Thrull that he's running here, to accelerate into some of these pieces if he has it. Now, of course, the thing to remember with Enduring Renewal is once you've cast it and it's in play, you cannot draw another creature card. It would go into your graveyard, so you have to have the creatures that you need to do what you're going to do when you play this. So usually you're going to wait to play this until you are ready to start going off. So anyways, Slug 360 was kind enough to give us 3 deck lists, 3 replays. Excuse me. And so we're going to take a look at those right now. Here he is against AJ Impy. And AJ is playing a Phoenix deck. And Slug leads off on a Godless Shrine. AJ's got a Valakut there, the Incidental Valakut, the hallmark of AJ Impy decks. And Thoughtseize takes a Lightning Bolt. And AJ's hand contained a Bogardan Phoenix, a Mountain, a Blasphemous Act, another Mountain, and a Spine of Ishsa in addition to that. The Blood Vassal comes down, and here comes a Chandra's Phoenix. It's got haste. It's going to beat in for a couple. Imperial Recruiter is going to get played and fetch up a Blood Pet. And now all he needs is 1 more land to cast his Enduring Renewal, and he's got all the pieces in place here. Thrull Surgeon will come out now. AJ's got a Phyrexia's Core, comboing with the Spine of Ishsa, of course, if he gets to that point in the game. And right now the Thrull deck is just beaten down, but doing an alright job at that. And in response to the Enduring Renewal, we see the Blood Vassal gets Lightning Bolted. The Thrull Surgeon is going to take care of the Spine of Ishsa so that AJ will not be able to answer the Enduring Renewal. But, of course, we're going to go off next turn, so there's not that time anyways. Here comes the Blood Artist, and here comes the Blood Pet, and that is the combo. AJ makes him play it out, but that's the game there. So we will move on to A&M1's Beasts, playing against the Thrull deck. And we see here he kept a hand with a couple lands, Blood Artist and Enduring Renewal in hand. Something will likely come together. A&M1 playing the Ural the Miststalker Beast deck that I showed in part 1. Thrull Surgeon comes out, is just going to beat. And here's a Grave Pact. And what we're going to see in this game is we're going to see that rather than getting the instant combo with the Blood Pet, we're going to see this game turn into a grind fest where the cumulative advantage of that Grave Pact basically just locks A&M1 out of the game. Now here comes the Enduring Renewal. And a Cliffrunner Behemoth comes down from A&M1. And because he has that Woolly Thoctor out, that's going to have both Lifelink and Haste. So A&M1 has a lot of pressure here, but we're going to see that that Grave Pact, in combination with all the Thrulls of sacrifice abilities, is going to turn things around really quick. And the Bone Shredder comes down. Or sorry, not the Bone Shredder, the other Thrull. Now here's a Thragtusk that can live through a couple of sack abilities, but unfortunately Slug 360 has a couple of sack abilities here. So gradually grinding away at A&M1. And the ability to just replay these guys every turn, sacrifice them to trigger the Grave Pact, it's even without the Enduring Renewal, that's a powerful synergy, but Enduring Renewal definitely puts this whole idea over the top. And Thrull Surgeon comes down. Thrull Surgeon gets sacrificed. Woolly Thoctor goes bye-bye. Thrull Surgeon gets replayed. And that Basil Thrull, meanwhile, is just whittling away. Thrull Surgeon beats in for 1 this time with the Blood Vassal, but then it's going to sacrifice it, and he's going to pick out the rest of A&M1's hand here. Now A&M1 rips one of those Oblivion Rings to take care of the Enduring Renewal, but the Grave Pact is going to prove to be enough to finish A&M1 off. Excuse me. As we see, here's a Woolly Thoctor, but he has numerous ways to get that Woolly Thoctor out of the way, Bone Shredder being one of them, but obviously he could have sacrificed any of those Thrulls there. And that will take out the Woolly Thoctor. And then he's going to beat in here for 4. Puts A&M1 back down to 4. And here we have an Obstinate Baloth, puts him back up to 8. But here he's going to go ahead and sacrifice a creature to get rid of that Obstinate Baloth. And once again bleeding with that Blood Artist. And he's going to swing in for enough to put him down at 2 there, and then sacrifice is going to give him off the Blood Artist. So instead of the instant win combo, here we saw the power of the Grave Pact, sort of a gradual attrition plan there against the opponent. And finally, we're going to see Slug 360 playing against Kumagoro here. Kumagoro is playing an Avatars list that is somewhat similar. I don't know if it's an exact repeat of something he's played before, or it just has a lot of his signature cards in it. Slug will keep an opening hand with 3 lands, a couple of Blood Artists, Enduring Renewal. Seems pretty reasonable. And Kumagoro had to mull to 5 to start that game. And turn 3, he's got a Liliana, not too bad there. He's going to get rid of that Thrull Surgeon with the -2 ability. And now comes a Blood Artist, and we're going to get a +1 from Liliana there. Treasury Thrull getting discarded. And Kuma's going to Buried Alive for 3 Demigod of Revenge. Let's see if Slug shows it here in the video. He's also got a Sepulchral Primordial that he off of the first one that returns a creature from an opponent's graveyard. Buried Alive for 3 Demigods. They come back from the graveyard whenever you cast another one. So if he has another Demigod of Revenge, he can return all 3 of those from the graveyard. And of course they have flying and haste, so that is 20 points of flying damage coming in. So we have Gravepack down. We now have a Blood Artist discarded. We have a Blood Artist in play. Kuma's also got a Divinity of Pride there in the graveyard. Alright, so Enduring Renewal in hand, but you'll notice here, I'll pause for a second, can't really just play the Enduring Renewal here. If he did play the Enduring Renewal here, he could repeatedly sacrifice the Thrull Surgeon. I guess he doesn't think that that's enough. Being able to do that, that would trigger sacrifices against Kuma with the Grave Pact. Excuse me. And it would also be able to give him discard against Kuma with the Thrull Surgeon, and would slowly bleed him with the Blood Artist. So he could have played it Enduring Renewal there. Of course, once he does, he's not going to be able to draw any other creatures. And with that Liliana up there, I don't know if the timing of this, and maybe he could have played it there. I'm not sure. Anyways, he beats in. He again opts to not play the Enduring Renewal there. Lily -2s to take care of the Thrull Surgeon. And Exhume on the Sepulchral Primordial gets the Thrull Surgeon, and then the Thrull Surgeon activation from Kuma strips the last Enduring Renewal from Slug 360, who now doesn't have any of his combo pieces. Got another Thrull Surgeon here. The Thrull Surgeon ability does have to be activated as a sorcery. Cannot be done at instant speed. And down comes a Treasury Thrull. Kuma's got the Liliana at 1, but here he casts a Demigod of Revenge. That's going to return the other 3 Demigods, and that will take care of the game. So, a couple of different matchups there with Slug 360, and that will wrap up that section of the video. So come back in the next sections will be replays of the finals that I recorded live commentary for on Saturday. So come back for the next parts for those.